Hi everyone, it's Lunar Light Terrell. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here with me again today. So as you guys might notice, my background is a bit different today. It's just because I'm visiting my parents for Mother's Day weekend. I'm really excited to be back home and with them again for this weekend to celebrate my mother. Alright, so what I'm bringing you guys today is a pick a card reading. This is going to be what are their fantasies towards you. So as this is a fantasy reading, this isn't expressly dealing with what they want to do with you in the near future or what they're planning to do with you or for you or to you. But these are their fantasies and what they're thinking about bringing forth to you, what they fantasize about when they think about you. Alright, now before we get started, I am available for personal readings. If you guys are feeling guided to get a personal reading by me, all the information for that is in the description box below. So, right in front of us, we have these three crystals here. This is rose quartz, this is blue obsidian, and this is amethyst. So, to go ahead and give you a second to just choose. Please choose with your gut. And then we'll go ahead and get started on the readings. All right, let's get started with rose quartz. So if you've chosen rose quartz, this is your reading. What are their fantasies towards you, rose quartz? What are their fantasies towards rose quartz? Okay. Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords reversed. What are their fantasies towards rose quartz? Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords reversed. Wow, very interesting. Oddly, I'm picking up on some third-party energy. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If that resonates with you, if there is a third party, this reading could definitely be for you. Even if there isn't that, it doesn't necessarily have to be a third-party situation. And also, guys, a third party doesn't necessarily mean someone else is involved. It could also mean that there's a work situation, there's a family situation. Anything that really brings a wedge between you and your person is a third party situation. So what I'm getting right off the bat, this person wishes and fantasizes about getting out of some kind of anxiety and a mental trap that they put themselves in. They're really not wanting to wait any longer. They fantasize about getting out of this waiting period with you, getting out of this time of evaluation and pause with you in the relationship. Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a time of pause, it's a time of evaluation, so they're wishing while they're evaluating that they could get out of a situation that causes them anxiety. Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is the card of sleepless nights. This is also being very stressed out, having anxiety. So they're wishing that they could drop this in order to have a soulmate relationship with you. They're wishing that they can come in contact with you, wishing that they could reach out, but they're feeling very tied up right now. Tied up by their own emotions, tied up by their own thoughts. They're wishing that they could just get out of this energy. They're wanting to break free. They fantasize about breaking free. All right, so let's get some clarifiers for these cards. One for the Seven of Pentacles? Okay. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. The King of Wands. Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups. We have the Death card in reverse. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay, take this one. All right, a lot of big energy here since the cards are flying around. So this person could possibly be thinking about you quite a bit, thinking about how to get to you, how to really come into your life, how to escape from the prison that they've put themselves in mentally that is blocking them from coming towards you. So with the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Again, they're really wanting to get out of this time of pause. When I see the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this talks to me about disturbing someone's solitude, or rather than disturbing, wanting to enter into some kind of possibly a partnership with someone, or just collaborate with someone, because the Nine of Pentacles is usually someone who is alone, and then with it being reversed here, this is that they're not wanting you to be alone. They're wanting to have some kind of communication. They're wanting to work together with you in some way. So they fantasize about getting out of this period of isolation, a period of pause and reflection for the both of you. So they're wanting to kind of disturb your peace in this way. But again, maybe not disturb, but really come together with you in some kind of cooperative way. They dream about that. They also have the Nine of Swords reversed and the King of Wands. They're wishing that they had the confidence and the strength to come out of this anxiety, this period of anxiety. King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who is confident, they're stable, they are creative, they take action. They're really wishing at this time that they were that kind of person, that they had the confidence that's needed to be able to come out of this Nine of Swords. So they could be pretty intertwined with anxiety at this time, having trouble with their anxiety, and they're fantasizing about being confident enough to come towards you. Then we have the Two of Cups, and the Death card in reverse. They're wishing that there wasn't an ending to a situation that you two were in, or basically that there was a continuation, or that there will be a continuation to what's happening between you two. The Death in reverse. So this tells me that there could have been some kind of situation in which your relationship ended. This could be a breakup, it could be a fight, but either way here, there was a strict end. Maybe you two aren't talking. This person wishes that it wasn't so. This person wishes that there wasn't a pause in your guys' relationship. They wish that this never ended, basically. They wish that the relationship between you guys had never ended. And they fantasize about that. They fantasize about what it would be like if they had the confidence to turn things around, and what it would be like if the relationship between you guys never ended. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse that came out with the Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm getting two messages here. They partly feel that the reason that they are stuck in this Eight of Swords energy, in this self-sabotaging energy, an energy where their thoughts are trapping them, is because they have a lot on their plate here, and they don't really know how to delegate or how to prioritize right now. Seven of Wands in reverse. When I see the Seven of Wands in reverse, I think about someone who is being overwhelmed, because usually with the Seven of Wands this way, we can see that this person is fighting back against things and they kind of have things handled. But if you turn it around, the wands are all coming at him and falling on him due to gravity, or they're about to fall on him. So what I'm seeing is that this person possibly doesn't know how to prioritize all the things that's going on in their life. They could be feeling very overwhelmed this time, doesn't know how to stand up for themselves. Also wishing that they had stood up for themselves and you in the relationship prior, before this ending. They're wishing that they had done that, and that feeling that if they had done that, things could have turned out differently. So they're wishing that they could come out of this mental trap that they have themselves in, and basically learn how to prioritize and get all of their stuff in order to be able to actually come towards you. So overall, what is this person fantasizing about you? They're wishing that they could come out of this time of pause with you, and that they could have some kind of cooperation happen with you. They're fantasizing about having the confidence to come out of this anxiety and worry that they feel around the relationship. They wish the relationship had never ended, and they're wishing and fantasizing about getting confidence, getting their priorities straight, and therefore unlocking themselves from this mental trap that they found themselves in. Okay, so let's get an overall energy from the romance angels about what they're fantasizing about. Soulmate. Wow, huge. They see you as a soulmate. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. And we also have the Two of Cups here, which is another soulmate card. So this person sees you as a soulmate. They fantasize about being close to you in this way, possibly hugging you and being close to you. Again, they're fantasizing about getting out of all of the things that are keeping them from you so that they can come towards you. Really beautiful here. All right, so if you chose rose quartz, that is your reading. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to blue obsidian. All right, so blue obsidian, what do they fantasize about you? All right. First card out here is a Nine of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups, the Death card, and more. What am I fantasizing about? I'm going to take this, the Knight of Cups. All right, very beautiful. I'm feeling a lot of emotion here. We also do have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So I'm feeling this person has a lot of love for you, has a lot of emotion for you. They're also seeing you as a single person here with the Nine of Pentacles, whether that's true or not. Okay, let's just go ahead and get some clarifiers for these energies. Nine of Pentacles. One clarifying card for the Nine of Pentacles. Alright, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Death card, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. And the card for the Knight of Cups. What's come out to me? The Magician. Alright. Okay, so what is this person fantasizing about you? First, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. They fantasize about, essentially about you, how beautiful you are, how abundant you are. They really see you in this very high light. I'm also getting that they think you're very beautiful. Seeing you as a very beautiful, possibly very intuitive person. They also see that you're doing well for yourself financially. And it's also linked to this Two of Pentacles in reverse. If this person has put you in a place where you had to decide in the past, or just decide between whether you wanted to be with them or not, they see that you have removed yourself from that and are just focusing on yourself now. So we went from the Two to the Nine, and the Nine is a solitary card, and the Two is sometimes we're juggling between two people, juggling between two options. Basically having too many things that are going on for us in our life, so we're juggling between multiple things. So if this person was ever juggling you even, or if there was ever someone else involved either, I'm seeing that you have removed yourself from that, and they fantasize about how strong you are and how in control you are now. It's very beautiful. Seeing you in a very high light, I'm getting, because you removed yourself from that situation. And we have the King of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is fantasizing about becoming emotionally mature, fantasizing about being the kind of person who could offer you something really stable. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I think that they feel right now that they possibly aren't ready to give you an offer, or that if they were, it would go incredibly slow. They would need to continue to build up their emotional maturity to be able to give you that offer. So right now they're fantasizing about being that kind of person. They fantasize about the kind of person that they could turn into, that would be able to be emotionally mature and ready for this kind of relationship, when right now they're feeling a little bit possibly unsure, or they feel that if they were to just even start to give you an offer, it would be very slow moving. And they're kind of tired of how slow they're moving in the first place, and they know it's because that they aren't totally at a place of emotional maturity, and they're fantasizing about being that emotionally mature person who could offer you that stable cup. Next we have the Death card with the Ace of Wands. So if the situation has ended between you guys, there's a lot of thinking about how that happened. There's a lot of fantasy also around this death turning into some kind of new beginning. So they fantasize about having everything change between the two of you so that you guys could have some kind of new beginning. I think they also realized that the ending that has happened between you guys, if there's been some kind of ending or a fight or just a renewal of mindsets, a renewal of a dynamic, they are hoping and fantasizing that this will lead to some kind of new beginning with the Ace of Wands. This is a new passionate beginning, possibly in love or even a creative project. So they're fantasizing about this ending happening between the two of you, transforming into a new beginning in love. And then we have the Knight of Cups with the Magician. So the Knight of Cups brings an offer of love, an offer of emotion. So this person is fantasizing about bringing this offer of emotion, and they realize with the Magician card here that they would have to be in their higher power. They would have to encompass all the different areas of life. They have to use their passions, their thoughts, their emotions, and the physical world to bring together this offer. And so right now they may feel like they are missing the emotional piece to it, the emotional maturity piece. And so again, they're fantasizing about having this. They're fantasizing about using all of their tools together and becoming a more whole, complete person to be able to bring you this offer. So this is really twofold. So what are they fantasizing right now? They're seeing you as very in your power, very beautiful, very abundant right now. So they're fantasizing about you alone, seeing you alone, and just really loving the way that you're looking, loving the way that you're living your life. They're also fantasizing about becoming a more complete version of themselves by adding a piece of emotional maturity to the situation. And they're fantasizing about this ending that's happening between them turning into a new beginning by them using all of their tools in their life to be able to give you a new beginning once they have all of these things pretty much together, once they are able to transform their own energy to be able to facilitate this Ace of Wands. So let's get one overall energy of what they're fantasizing about with you. What are they fantasizing about with obsidian? So let's come out. Wow, it came out when I split the deck, and here it is again. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This is really indicative of what we have here. This person is wanting to work on themselves and therefore work on their relationship, and they're wanting to give the relationship another chance once they've had the time to completely work on themselves and escalate their emotional maturity. So they're really wanting to, overall, they're wanting to give the relationship a chance, and they fantasize about having a new go-around with you in love. All right, Blue Obsidian, that was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed that. All right, and now we're moving on to Amethyst. So if you've chosen Amethyst, this is your reading. All right, so what are they fantasizing about you, Amethyst? right. Wow. We have the Four of Wands and the Three of Swords. Take these two. The Ten of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Wow. All right, so off the bat, I will say there seems like there's been some sort of breakup or an ending between the two of you. I can see that this person is fantasizing about coming together once again, having a stable foundation with you again, and giving you some kind of truth about possibly about why things ended and about starting a new relationship with you. Wow, gorgeous. All right, so I got some clarifiers for this energy. Four of Wands. One card. Four of Wands. The Sun reversed. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Four of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Wands. One card, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. All right. Okay, so what are they fantasizing about you? We have the Four of Wands and the Sun card in reversed. This person really fantasizes about coming together with you. They could fantasize about having a long-term relationship with you. They could even fantasize about marrying you, knowing that you are a very stable partner. The Four of Wands is the card of marriage, is a card of celebration. So they dream about celebrating with you, going to parties with you, possibly marrying you. I'm really getting that actually pretty heavily in the marriage thing. And then we have the Sun in reverse. At the same time, they feel that you guys could possibly be in a little bit of a tough place right now. They know that they have to come to some kind of new epiphany or a new mindset. There needs to be a renewal of energy between the two of you for this to be able to happen. So they fantasize about that happening. They fantasize about a long-term relationship with you, but pretty much immediately afterwards, they're like, oh, but I know things have to change so much. Like, I just don't know how that would happen. But they don't realize that the Sun is actually here and it's already happening. It just needs to be flipped this way, right? So they're really fantasizing about having this new foundation with you and having a long-term relationship, and they're just waiting on an epiphany or a change in mindset that'll be able to facilitate that. Okay, then we have the Three of Swords with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So with this, they're thinking about the breakup. So these are all the things that come to their mind basically when they think about you, when they fantasize about you. They think about the breakup and they're knowing that they want to let this go. They want to let all the things that also facilitated the breakup, that enabled a breakup between the two of you. They wanted to let all those things go. They fantasize about healing themselves. And they fantasize about becoming a better person to where this breakup wouldn't have happened in the first place or won't happen again. With the Ten of Wands here, I'm seeing that the things that they're wanting to get rid of have been a really heavy burden for them at this time. It could be that this is really difficult for them, that they're wanting to put this down. So they fantasize about being able to put all this burden down, to be able to release the things that have been holding them back, to be able to give you an offer. Knight of Swords. So what are they fantasizing about here? Releasing all the things that have held them back and that have facilitated this breakup here, to be able to come in again and give you an offer that will be more stable and will also encompass the truth. And speaking of the truth here, we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So these are both new beginnings. This person definitely wants a new beginning with you. We started and ended with a new beginning. And with the Ace of Swords, this person is wanting to bring you new truth about having a new relationship. They fantasize about bringing you new truth about a new relationship that they want with you. And the truth could be that they want a relationship. They also fantasize about giving you the truth about why they were like this in the past. They fantasize about giving you truth that's saying that they got rid of these things and that they are ready to facilitate a healthy relationship. So overall, what are they fantasizing about you? They fantasize about marriage. They fantasize about a long-term relationship with you, but they realize that things could be still dark between the two of you, and there needs to be a new epiphany, a new mindset brought into the dynamic. They fantasize about letting go of all the things that have held them back in the past and that have facilitated the breakup. They fantasize about healing themselves to the point where a breakup would not occur between the two of you, because this has been so heavy for them. Holding on to all of these things that have also brought this ending between the two of you has been so heavy for this person. So they fantasize about letting these things go, becoming a healthier person, and being able to offer you this new message. And in the message, they fantasize about giving you truth, giving you clarity, and offering a new cup of love to you that'll be more solid and stable for the future. All right, so let's grab an overall energy. What are they fantasizing about? What are they fantasizing about, Amethyst? I'll take this one. Romantic feelings. I love that. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Exactly. They fantasize about exploring these feelings with you. They fantasize about being close with you again, as in this card. They fantasize about, holding your hand, touching you. I'm also getting running their fingers through your hair. They're fantasizing about exploring these romantic feelings with you and having that conversation and telling you that I am ready to fully explore my feelings with you in a healthy way, and in a way we can have a long-term dynamic with it, and in a way where I can facilitate a long-term relationship with you. All right, Amethyst, that was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed those messages. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching this reading. I really hope you enjoyed the messages that came through, that they were all really unique and very beautiful. Again, I am available for private readings. All the information for that will be in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check that out. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you like that. Also love to see you guys comment down below. I love to interact with you guys down there. I do read all the comments, so I love to see them. And I will see you guys on the next time. Okay, bye.